61 days if you were there the last time that the Rays played a game. They had to do trivia during the broadcast. Chris Adams Walls always joins those guys to do trivia,
which I love, by the way. I want to do a version. I told Sam I want to do a version of that on the show. Sam kind of came up with the idea, and we're gonna try to figure it out.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Well, the trivia during yesterday's game, were you in the car for it?
No.
It was, do you know who drove in the last run for the Rays? It was against the Toronto Blue Jays 561 days ago. The last play was a home run, as a matter of fact.
Can we play 21 questions?
If you've got 21 questions for this, I'll be very impressed.
All right.
But it won't take that many either.
Sam, feel free, our executive producer, to jump in with the questions.
I think we should go back and forth.
Is he a current? I think it's a good idea. Is he a current? Which this should be, it's an easy, probably no. And if it isn't, then we can really dwindle it down. Is it a current Ray?
561 days ago, if you were to guess, is he a current Ray?
No.
He is not.
Sam, you got a question?
Is he an infielder?
Good question.
He is an infielder.
That's a good question.
He is an infielder.
Is he a guy that hits a lot of home runs?
He hits a good amount of home runs. It's a good amount of home runs.
I think I already have in my head who it is.
You probably do.
And then you, Sam, you ask one more question, and then I'm going to ask one more question, and then I'm going to guess. Or we're going to guess.
Does he play second base?
He has at most times in his career, to my memory, played second base. He may have played elsewhere, but I remember him most at second base for sure.
Was he involved? Did the Rays trade him this offseason?
They may have traded him this offseason.
No, it's not a may. It's a yes or no. It's Brandon Lau.
It is.
Oh, I had another question.
I told you I'm going to ask. You're going to ask. I'm going to ask, and I'm going to guess. It's Brandon Lau.
It's Brandon Lau with a home run. It was the last one to drive in a run at Tropicana Field. But it was
fun.
It was truly great to get out there yesterday, see them put more runs on the board for the first time. So Rock and I yeah. So in the press box, and Rock says, hey, they're going to do like a tour of some of the different things, all the renovations and things they had to do to get the place ready to go. Do you want to go? And I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. So we go over to the media dining area because that's where they were like gathering everyone. We go downstairs. The first thing we were going to do was be on the field for the pregame ceremony, which was wonderful. Very emotional. I mean, and by the way, to Andy Freed, just unbelievable job by him. He was the narrator. He was there on the field before the game.
He has one of my favorite voices.
Yeah, and a perfect voice for that moment. You know what I mean? And just did such a great job. I think everybody in that building felt it. I think the Cubs players, I noticed, because I'm right there on the field, right? And I noticed a handful of them kind of almost chatting and pointing up towards the video board during the hurricane segment when they were going over everything this community went through. And you could see like it impacted some of the Cubs players, right? The guys that they had nothing to do with this. But it's one of those moments where you realize like it's a community that had been through so much and was finally getting back into their ballpark after that. And I thought that the video that they put together was kind of perfect for the moment. And again, Andy was perfect for the moment. He had a tuxedo on the field. I mean, it was really done well. The entire thing was done well. And I mentioned, we saw some different things from the ballpark. So Rock and I go down to the field for the tour, and then we get on the elevator. We're on the elevator. He's like, I think it's the fourth floor. And I noticed a couple of the women that were in there from like Telemundo and stuff got off on the third floor. But I'm like, I'm rolling with Rock. He knows what he's doing. We get up to the fourth floor. We get off the elevator. He's like, I think maybe it was the third floor.
You should have went with Telemundo.
So we go back to the third floor, and now everyone's gone. And basically, we lost the tour. So we didn't get to see all of the different stuff on the. So we were like, back to the press box, I guess. We back up to the press box.
So that was your tour.
That was our tour.
Very successful.
But one of the things that was very different about the fact that, by the way, 90% of the Cubs fans live here. All right.
Somebody texted in 90%
sorry.
of the Cubs fans live here. Of course, they were impacted by it. Pat was speaking more to that texter. Pat was speaking about the Cubs players, not the fans. But you know what? Some of those Cubs players might have played for previous teams that played spring training here. They might have homes here. They might have grew up here, might have family here. So you're right. Could have impacted them too.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Sorry, sidetracked there. But the one thing that we did notice that had kind of been teased on Twitter from Patrick Zalupski, and I personally think it was a good move, is they got rid of all of the wild card banners and they condensed them onto one banner, right? They've got the
Good move.
the other banners are still up there, but the wild card banners all condensed into one banner, which when I saw Patrick Zalupski kind of tease that on Twitter, somebody tweeted at him and was like, hey, maybe we could do that. Somebody else, I can't remember what team, but somebody else had done it, and they mentioned, like, hey, maybe that's a better idea than all those banners. And Patrick Zalupski, quoted his tweet and said, make sure you're there for opening day, kind of check mark, wink emoji, whatever. And I noticed that right away when I got in the building yesterday. I was like, thank you.
Let's go to Mikey and Brandon. What's up, Mikey?
Mikey.
Good morning, guys. I'll make it quick. 3 quick points. If you're waiting on Taylor Walls to hit consistently, it's like waiting on me to get my life together. It's not going to happen.
I don't think people.
What a glove.
Mikey,
Go ahead.
and I started to cut you off. I don't think a lot of people are waiting for that. I think we kind of know we kind of terms with what Taylor Walls is, but his defense is so great and so impactful for this team that as far as it currently stands, it is more impactful and more necessary than him hitting 300.
Mike, get your life
I
together.
absolutely agree. I wish he could hit 220. I'm a Florida State guy, but his glove's amazing. Number 2, the coverage by DAE yesterday from beginning to end was absolutely exceptional. I listened to every minute. It was fantastic.
Thank you, man. Nick
all
Wise did
right,
a good job putting that all together.
He did great. Number 3, this is just what I see for the Rays for the rest of the season. If we're around 500 in July, I think Babs and Neander will go get another player. It just takes 2 weeks, people. You win 9 out of 12, you're around 90 wins, you're sniffing the wild card. And I'm not talking about a freaking monster home run hitter player. I'm talking about a guy like Nelson Cruz that the Rays did back in the day, just to get him over the hump, to get to that wild card area.
Mikey, that didn't help them. That hurt them.
Who was the guy that played first base that they got from the Marlins that was I was going to look it up.
I know who you're. I've got his head. The lefty.
Because he's because he was a lefty. He was a professional baseball player.
Good hitter.
And he was a great clubhouse guy. You guys will figure it. Sam Cohen will find
I got his face in my. I know.
I can see him.
I can see him.
I can totally see him. Listen, I love you guys' show. I'm going to listen for the rest of the day. But look up who that guy was, a left-handed hitter that played
I hate you for
first
doing
base.
this to me. I think his last name starts with an L, or first name starts with an L.
Nope. You can't find it either, so I don't feel so bad. I love you guys' show. I'm going to let you go because I got some stuff to do, but I'm going to still be listening with my earbud.
Thank you.
Go Rays.
I think he's a guy who started slow with the Rays and then had some success with the Rays hitting some bombs.
I tried to Google it, and Google came up with Christopher Morel.
It ain't him.
I don't think it's him.
We're not getting out of this segment until we find it. I'm going to find it. I'm gonna go to 2019.
I'm trying to think. Is that what it was?
That's in my head of what or maybe a little bit before that.
Logan Morrison.
Yes.
Logan
I told
Morrison.
you, Log, I was onto it. Logan Morrison.
You were, yes.
Yeah, I was
you were
onto
on
it. Logan Morrison.
You were right with the L.
Unless I'm completely wrong and that's who he was thinking of, but I'm thinking of Logan Morrison.
That's what came. It's funny because the AI Google is not good. I knew when I saw Logan Morrison that was probably it, but after that, Carlos Delgado. What?
This is why we don't trust AI.
Jesus
people.
Aguilar.
But when he said Marlins,
James Loney.
When he said Marlins and then he said Rays, that's what came into my head.
Yeah.
But for the Rays overall, he had some moments. Thank you for the Logan Morrison memory.
He was okay. Is that fair?
Yeah,
he was very
he
okay.
had he had one season where he hit a ton of bombs. It started slow for them and hit a ton of bombs, and then they got rid of him.
It's kind of
or he got paid to go somewhere else.
He was very okay, which is, if I'm being 100% honest, kind of how I feel about the Rays this year. But that said, they have won 3 in a row. So could a good homestand against the Cubs and Yankees change how optimistic you are about this team? We'll get into why the answer maybe just could be yes next.
But I want to tell you about what the answer is for you right now, and that is making sure that your retirement is secure and you're moving in the right direction when it comes